Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everyone doing? Tommy, how you doing? Nikki's asleep, but as always, thanks, Nick. It'll be good to hear, but make sure you get your rest, man. So no one's here except for Tommy, so that's okay. Let's see what to start with. I guess we'll start with Toby. How's the sound, Tommy? Can you the sound all right? It looks like I got it high. That should be good right there, I think. Um, Ordered a bunch of stuff. There's a little statue you can just see the corner of right there that my wife picked up on the way home yesterday. And then I ordered some. I don't know if I can. I guess I could probably show you. Good. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Tom. Show you. Let's see. What would that be on? That would be on Facebook. That would be on Messenger here. There she. These are the. Let's see. Can I bring these up? I don't know if I can. How can I? Maybe I can. Let me see. Let me bring up one of them, and you can barely see them. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but we'll bring them up, and I'll see if I can. Now let me go back here. See if I can even share the screen with those. Let's see. Let's see. Facebook shows me that channel comments, mentions. No. Facebook. Well, maybe it does. Is that showing that? Let me see. I think it is. Can you see those, Tommy? You're the only one here. um, yeah, I mean, let's see if I can make them a little bigger. You can just barely see the outline. I found her on, hey, Tip, how you doing? Andy, how are you? Um, I found her on Facebook, and I was trying to find an artist, and I gave her these two. You can just barely see them on the left. The total was these are going to be like 16 by 11 or something, or 15 by, I don't know. They got weird sizes here, and then one's going to be like 22 by 15 or something. And these two are going to be they'll be in frames and done. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can go here. And where are you? No, no. Facebook. There it is. Okay. These are the two pictures that are actually there. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I have to go back and forth. Yeah, you can see it. These are the two my wife's favorite. They were both taken when she was there. So she's going to do these in, and then I sent her this one. This was when we were on that patio boat. So this will be the bigger one. It's going to be for my wife's birthday. Is on the 16th, and I think for all of them it was about 5,000 baht, and that was in frames and everything. I'm trying to see to give you some kind of an idea of uh, what the lady does. Let's see, what is this one? Yeah, there's one. That's a 15 by 22 watercolor deal. So she does the sketching. Like I said, this is what she sent me. This is one that they're going to do for my mother-in-law, an 8 by 10 deal on it. And then the other thing that I got, which is interesting, it's a little on the pricey side. It's 30 35, I believe, 3,500 baht, and it's a 3D computer printer, deal. Let me see if I can I show that. Let me get this off. Since there's only a few here, so let's see. Um, okay, I gotta go over. I think it was on here too. Let me take that down. Let me take her off and see if I can find him. Where are you? Bobby Arts. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Going to do that the one picture I showed you, those two of Toby, the one without her tongue sticking out, and he does Let's see if I can find. It sent me a bunch of stuff on. Mm, Here's one. This is of a cat. I gotta go back in and hold on. I'll bring you guys in, and then I'll get off this uh, um, this deal. Let's see. Share screen. Come on, Facebook. Yeah, there it is. So he does. This going to be like about 12 inches tall. 20. How big is 20 centimeters? I think it's 20. Anyway, he does stuff like that. Trying to see if he has a. Is this one? Or is this the same one? Like this. It's. I guess it's done with um, 3D printers, and then they paint them by hand. So this will be another one. So that's about enough of tribute to Toby. But happy to do it. Don't care about the money. Be good to have her outside. She's doing. I got thing. I got a. Are you still here? Did you come in and leave? Because you'll crack up at this. In case you haven't watched Craig's uh, latest video, okay, he he brings up me once in it. Thank you very much for the shout out. And you'll crack up as you're putting the cart, having the cart back and doing all that. I leave that screen and I go to Lasada and I pull up the carts on there with pneumatic tires, and ones without it and size were 500 baht, 600 baht. I think the ones with pneumatic were like $30, like 1,200 baht. But I started laughing because going through this thing, I'm hearing you as I'm navigating through Lasada. Hey Ted, how you doing? And laugh, looking. Why didn't he just do this? And then uh, all of a sudden you start talking about Harbor Freight and how the Harbor Freight of uh, of Thailand is Lasada. I bet you they have carts, and I started laughing like hell. So hopefully you got a kick out of that. But if you guys haven't watched the latest one, uh, you should watch it. Hope you're still here. Hope you heard that and didn't bounce in and bounce out. Let's see. All right. So anyway, so that's that on that. So this guy here does these, and I'll show you guys when it gets done. The lady, the artist, um, she said, let me see if I can I just switch to her? Let's see. Bobby Arts. This is her here. Yeah, I could. She says as soon as I'll show you the one of my wife. This is the one of. Oh, what happened to it? That after it just you saw it just there. After she gets done painting, she will send me. Um, so this was the picture. Oh, let's see. What am I doing here? No, it's not there. What am I doing? But let me see the sketch. I know you guys can barely. As soon as she gets done with it, these are the sizes and the prices. I don't know if you guys can even see this as I'm rambling, but this is it here. And then it's a little bit different. She obviously put her little creative deal to it, but it what's the one I want? No, that one. Anyway, when she gets them done, and she'll send me when she colors them up or whatever she's paints them with the watercolor. She'll send me a picture of it. Then it goes into a frame, a brown frame, and then she'll send them to me. And then my wife will put them wherever she's gonna put them. Hey Jake, how you doing? Hope you're well. That's right. You got a little bit of rain and stuff there. I think I saw. But yeah, I was laughing like hell as I was looking through Lasada as you were talking about it, and then all of a sudden you went into Harbor Freight and the Harbor Freight of Thailand of Lasada. I bet you they have them, and I was sitting there looking at them on my screen. So anyway, they were very reasonable. I was really surprised. I don't know if you could. I didn't. I stopped then. I said, "Oh, he'll figure it out now. He'll go look on it by himself." I'm hearing something. What am I hearing? Must be outside. Can you guys hear that, or is it just these things are sensitive? This thing is sensitive. So anyway, so we got a couple of things for Toby. I'll show you the little memorial that my wife has put together for her right outside our bedroom window in a little garden that she has there. It's going to have white stone on it. And she got, I don't know if I can show you that. No, but man, I had a hard time last night. I did what I probably shouldn't have done. I, I, I probably could have brought this video up too. Um, have you guys ever Oceana's a Japanese restaurant, all you can eat? 700 baht I spent yesterday, and I'll show you the video here. I should download it. I'm going to put it up as a short, but the food was just phenomenal. I don't know if you guys can see it too well. But anyway, all this stuff that I go through, I'll put up the short afterwards. I mean, just all the sushi, steak, everything. You order it off your phone and buy the piece, and you they bring it to your table. O- Ocean, I don't know how to pronounce it. I went there a long time ago. It's right next to the hamburger place that we go to, and I went and looked for it last time I was there, and I couldn't find it. This time I just rolled right down there. They were open, all these rolls, everything as much as you could eat. And I had a hard time breathing last night, and I'm sure that it is from the all the sodium I ate and the soy sauce and all that crap. Hey, Kitty, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Um, awesome place though. 590 baht, and then they came to 700 by the time they free floating diet cokes and there was a service charge of 50 baht or something. But I mean, the salmon was freaking awesome. The sashimi that I got, pieces were that big and that thick and that wide. I mean, I could barely get one of them in my mouth, and I hadn't eaten, and so I was down, and I didn't eat last night. But boy, I got up in the middle of the night and had to sit on the edge of the bed most of the night last night. So I'm pushing it, man. One of these times, I'm just going to stop breathing, and you'll go, I wonder why Dave's not doing his live stream this morning. And he's dead. Um, yeah, this place is just unbelievable. I'll they've been at, now since I ate there and did some stuff and looked for it online. How they know this stuff? I guess they're in my computer or my head. Uh, then Facebook starts popping up their commercials and shit, showing their stuff. But just they're, I'm sure this isn't the only one. I'm sure they're all over, but it is freaking awesome. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, yeah, no, not good at all, Jake. Uh, my wife gonna know, you all right? You all right? And I was this close. If I wouldn't have took a turn about 3 o'clock in the morning to where I could, like, okay, I got rid of a bunch of fluid and took extra furosemide. But I think I'm flirting with death, which isn't a good thing. So I need to not do that again. If I do go, I need to cut out the sodium and shit. But anyway, that's what I was looking for. What was I looking for? Oh, the deal my wife got. That was on. What was that on? That might have been online. Let me look and see if it wasn't online. because this is pretty neat. She's having this made. It was I can't remember how much it was. Let's see if I can find it in her line thing. I just so happened. That's the little puppy deals. There's her telling her she loves me. Have I eaten? Yeah, here it is. Let's see. What can I? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Let me see if I can. It'll be easier if I can copy it. Share, delete, no. Save as. It's going to save it in downloads as. I'll put Toby 23. There we go. All right, let me see if I can find it. And if I can find it, I'll pull it up. I think it's kind of cool. It's going to go in that side garden. It's on the one right underneath one of our windows to our bedroom is where she's buried, and it's going to go on that wall. Okay, let me go back to you. Let me go to this. Let me go to let's video clips overlay. I think will work. Let me go. What was under downloads? Toby 23. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you can you see this. Is it big enough? The one on the top is what it's gonna say. It's gonna be a picture of her. What did she say? Can't remember if she said what size it is. It's pretty decent size, and it's gonna say um, Toby little girl sleeps here and the date uh, that she was around. So so I don't know. I probably spent 10,000 baht worth of crap, and I'd gladly do it again. The damn dog, love that little dog. Miss the crap out of her. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's heavier than shit. That you can't really see it up in this corner here. That's a statue, but solid. I mean, like a gnome, from the for your lawn. She found it on her way home or something. She she stopped and bought it. I don't remember how much that is either. I got to find out so I can give it back to her. I don't want her to spend any money. So let's see. At the stage of me. Okay. So anyway, that's it on the Toby saga. It's going to go on for a long time. My mother-in-law is devastated. Um, it devastated the whole family, man. It's like losing a daughter. Hey, just in case you guys, I don't know if you guys watch less, but this is Retired, Don't Give Up. Uh, Les had suggested his channel, just starting out. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I know there's not very many of you here, but if you wouldn't mind subscribing and check out his channel. He's here in Thailand. I think you've been here a year now or something. I just started watching it. Les had suggested it. So do yourself a favor and hello, it's Dave Clark. It's Dave Clark. So he's got the same name but with an E. So seems like a great guy. I'd like to. I'm looking forward to maybe meeting him in person someday. Maybe me, him, and Les will get together somewhere. But if you guys wouldn't mind, maybe somebody, Jake, can you find the link to his channel if you're still here? Yeah, he does. Les is a great guy, man, and he's he's a very intelligent man and a stand-up man. I met him a couple of times face to face, so I have a good feeling. Anyway, he's a great guy, and um, yeah, yeah, for sure. And he's just got loads of information. He's been coming to Thailand long time, and a lot of good information, especially the people that are thinking about coming here or that are already here. Les's, if you're not subscribed to Les's channel, Jake will probably put it up too. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, and if you can find this one, 6 months. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, we haven't really wrapped. I know you sent me a couple of things on on the Forza, you're going to get an ADV, I believe. But good choice, by the way. I dig my Forza. I just bought it and I haven't finished it yet. I bought a Honda Shadow 750, and it reminds me of my Dyna back in the States, and I just don't want to spend the money for a freaking Harley. I just think it's outrageous. Yeah, yeah. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please do get him a couple, and then hopefully he'll pop on another live stream when we have more people. Thanks, Tommy. Appreciate it. I don't know how many subs you have, but I could actually look on here. I have that ability. Let's see. I think I do. I think all I got to do is click on you, and it will go to channel. 67 subscribers. Got 11 videos up. So by all means, check it out. Seems like a good guy. So I think it's fun here in Thailand, isn't it? I love it, man. If I could really talk to a lot of people, and I would tell them it's miserable. It's the most horrible place in the world. Don't come here. It's hot as hell. You're going to sweat. It's miserable. There's a bunch of people. Please don't come. Please don't come. That's because I don't like people, a lot of people at the beaches and shit when I go. So the selfish reasons why I would do that. No, I would never do that. I think people are crazy if they don't come here and check it out for at least, I think a 3 to 6 month period is a good indicator, give you a good indication. But like I said, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. I didn't do it. I didn't do a 24 cost of living crap. But like here in Seren, if we're going to rent, I'm redoing the roof and the kitchen at my in-laws' old house. They live with me now. So, or it's my wife's house. Actually, it's in her name. Actually, I don't know if you guys know that. In Thailand, they put it usually in their oldest daughter's name, their property. She's the one that gets it. But it's a 2-bedroom. It's got the storefront with the gate, the pull down, whatever. So it could be a storefront. It's also your living room, and then it's got a bathroom downstairs, a little kitchen, and then 2 bedrooms upstairs. We're renting it for 3,000 baht. So what is that? I don't even know. To today's rate, that would be, since I'm slow on the gun, hate this. I don't know if I like this phone or not. So what is it? 3,000 divided by, let's just go 36.5. I think that's what it was this morning. $82 a month. It's going to have a couple of wood chairs and a little bit of stuff in the kitchen. One bed, I think. So you'd have to get a couple things, but you can get that here for almost nothing. But for $100, you could probably get a real nice one. But for $100, so you don't. What I'm trying to say is you don't need to be dirt cheap. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to go, okay, and food. I hear everybody talking that I see on YouTube, and food here, because if you're a single person, I can only go guy, because that's when I came here. I was a single guy, and I love to cook. I mean, I was in the rest. My family's been in the restaurant business. I've learned from chefs and stuff. I enjoy it. I enjoy cooking, but coming here but I'm always used to cooking for 8-10 people. So when I go to the store, when I was here, I'd buy all this crap. Now I've got too much food that I've already cooked and I'm never going to eat, and I throw it away. So when you're on a budget like that, man, you can eat for $5 a day. And if Paul is here. Paul can attest to uh, uh, um, that you can eat here for that. So because you can go out and get each meal you can get a decent for what, between 40 and 50 baht. So what is that? I don't even know. What is that, $1.50? So you got three, four, and you got your drinks and whatever. $5 a day, US anyway. Morning to you, Paul. It's just, so like I said, you don't need to be a brain surgeon. You've heard people say, I run my one air conditioner, every day, 24 hours a day, and it costs me, 1,000 baht, 30, 30 to $50 a month. Internet's cheap, $20, $15. The biggest thing that you're going to run into, in case somebody's watching this and hasn't heard me ramble about it before, is your insurance, which my story. I lost 1 million baht because of my procrastination and not getting my insurance. So I lost a million baht on that. So you got to have your insurance, your health insurance, your medical insurance, and just have your stuff in all your ducks in a row for your visa. And if you've got a significant other, or if you've done it more than once on a retirement visa, it's 1,900 baht. And if you're going to leave, I would suggest, a lot, you're going to travel out of the country to get the multi-entry deal, and that's 3,800 baht. Otherwise, they charge you 1,900 baht. Of course, I don't know with the new visa stuff if they're going to ding you every time you go in and out. Uh, I think they are, but anyway, so it costs you 2,000 baht. That's nothing. But like I said, can you live here on 1,000, 1,200 US dollars? Yeah, you can. Would it be what I would pick? No. I like my 3 to 3,500. 2,500, I think, is ideal. Anyway, but what's your choices if you didn't plan well in the United States and you didn't pay a lot of money into Social Security, and you didn't buy a house, and you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and your your Social Security is only 1,200, 1,500 a month, you can do it. The only thing is you got to bring in a certain amount for your retirement visas, but now they have a lot more choices out there for you to get a long term visa. So you just had breakfast for 30. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think it's easier, if you don't want to be bothered, and then just keep in the house mama noodles and milk and soda that you want, and peanuts that you want, and popcorn that you want, munchy stuff, crackers, cookies, whatever you want to munch on, and just go out every day. Plus, it gets you out and about anyway. So, you're better. Yeah, at least 85. I think it's more towards 90, 95%. Jake's a good guy. And his wife is outstanding. Great people. If you didn't get to go to the meetup that we went to, uh, or if you haven't gotten a chance to meet Jake, because he wasn't there anyway, but to meet him, we'll have another one. I'm going there in case anybody wants to know. I'll be in John Tam area the 8th of July till I'll leave on the 12th, so I'll be there for 4 days. In case anybody wants to. I'm staying at the Ron's not here. The Darvi 5-star hotel deal that I've never been to before, so I'll check it out. Let's see. You should invite. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, have you done any live streams, Dave? Are you still here, or did you split? You might have split. Anybody put up his link to Jake? Did you find his link? Um, but yeah, for sure. Great idea, Tommy. If you want to do that, we'll schedule. If he's still here, he might have danced out. Uh, but you could come up on StreamYard, and we can rap about your situation and whatever, and some more people. You're better than that. Yeah, drink my coffee. He might have already split. I'll send him a message. I think it's this one. Retired, don't give up. Right here. Thanks for putting up Paul's channel. Appreciate it. What did I miss? What did I see? What was your last one? What did I see? It looked good. Korean. Korean? Was that the last one? I think I saw that. That looked really good. Have you ever this place? Let me see. Is it on the menu? Did I look at? I don't know if it's on the menu. Oshishini's. Let me see. Hold on. It's this place. It's a Japanese restaurant. They have a 380 baht buffet. They have a 590 baht buffet, and they have an 1100 baht buffet. I had this one yesterday, and I go through. I'm going to put up this up as a short as soon as I get done today. Only take five. Probably do it while I'm sitting here. Um, it uh, Unbelievable. I mean, I didn't film any of the food that it came. All the sushi, the salmon were, I mean, just chunks of fresh, not frozen salmon, tuna. Tuna looked like it had been frozen. Steak, every kind of regular sushi, Um, what else did I have? A salad stuff. I mean, like 12 pages of different rolls and, salmon rolls and spicy salmon and uh, 8 or 10 different rolls. And it was 700 buck or 700 baht when I walked out, but it was awesome. I should have took a picture from the outside either. I'm just not that good a vlogger. It was it was worth the 700 baht to me anyway. There's something stuck in my ear. Uh, it was worth it to me, most definitely. The steak was great, and there was so many other options, and that's why I said I ate so much. I think I put myself into. I was having a hard time breathing last night. I shouldn't have been. There was way too much salt in the soy sauce and all that crap. But very nice restaurant. I want to say the place would sit maybe 50, 60 people. But when I was there and I got there early for lunch, there was probably 15 people in there. They probably had 20 employees. I mean, every time my Coke got down, she was over there refilling it. And the service was outstanding. I'll try to get the name of it. I'll go again, but I'm not going to, I'm going to have to do something about the sodium. No, I've about had it with China, and I got pissed again. I sent them a request. You can sit in there. Could you please? You says it's packed. Could you please ship this? I really need it. Now it's 7 days after they had got my order, and day before yesterday, I get a deal that has been canceled. Why has it been canceled? Out of stock. Now, how the F word can it be out of stock when you packed it? So I questioned them a little. I didn't cuss. I didn't do anything, but I said, you're a piece of crap. I guess I cussed a little bit. Company. I hope Lasada shuts you down. How can you sell stuff you don't have? Blah, 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 blah. Gave them a one star rating. And I said, I hope I can do this every day, but it won't let you. I already tried. So now I got to go look for them again. So either I got to find another company, but I think today I'm going to go over to or tomorrow with my wife. We're going to go over and go over the finishing touches for the in-laws place. A couple of block walls and doors got to go in, got to get painted, and then the people can move in. But it, yeah, aggravating. So I'll let you know because I wanted to go. I was looking at some dates here because as it is, well, I've got time because I'm not going until the 8th, so it's not as far. It's further away than I thought. I would like to be able to go a week from now, the 20th. And then if I go on the 20th, stay the 20th by myself, the 21st by myself, have my wife come up on Saturday morning, spend the day and night with me there, and then we'll both come back on Sunday, and I'll have a good idea of how's everything going to go. And try to do it in a, God, I would just wish I was a better vlogger. Um, set up the stuff and I bought some tripods. You can see them right there in the corner. There's two very decent made tripods, a smaller one and a bigger one, and do it the driving in, the setting up, and all that crap. But people like to watch that, and I enjoy. It would be nice to do. Sometimes if I'm out of breath or something like that, so I just have to take my time, when I do it. but I gotta start exercising. Can't find it. I'm trying, but it keeps landing on less. Does it really? Yeah, because I just brought it up. I went to my live stream. I went back and I pressed on retire, don't give up, go to channel, and it went to his channel. Retire, don't give up. I wish I know how to do and I'm a moderator on channels and I don't have a list of and how to do all that crap. But anyway, he must have went, but that's a very good idea, Tommy. Um, I will. I'll talk to him. I also wanted to get Mike's on Mike on um, about how it's going. I think he's been here for his wife had passed and all that. You got Mike's waves, and I talked to him about it, so I got to get in contact with him too. But good idea on Dave too. I think it'd be. I think it'd be interesting. It's freaking. No one hit the like button. I can't see. Uh, oh no, there's eight. There's only eight. For some reason, no one. Well, I think Logan is in. He had to travel, so the last he put out a video this morning of his daughter's graduation. Yeah, I might do that too, Tommy. I could probably buy, um, just regular something, weights, lead, something. Gotta do talking. Cool, cool. Hope everything goes well for her, and we'll be following you when you Jakarta, when you hit the road again, for sure. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it as always, Andy. But maybe Fridays are a bad day. I thought Mondays would be bad because it would be Sundays in the state. A lot of people watching basketball, baseball, football, soccer, whatever, pool. Um, but uh, too new to post. Yeah, you have to be a moderator too. But just so you know that you can make moderators on your if we're doing whatever a live stream or a premiere, uh, you can when they're talking, you could click on them and it'll give you the option in YouTube. So I keep YouTube on my phone and then in StreamYard, but you can uh, you can click on them and it'll let you make them a moderator. And if you're doing live streams, most of the people in here are live stream, are moderators. We've been around each other for 4 or 5 years, but for sure. What we were talking about was internet sketchy is having you on if you want to come on StreamYard. When I do a live stream, we can talk. I'll, I think you have my email or my email is koidoctor at koidoctor1 at Yahoo at Gmail. It's in my link, but anyway, or I can talk to you actually through your deal. But anyway, come on, and then it splits the screen, um, and see, I can invite people by putting this in here. I'm going to put it in right now, and then hit enter. It'll come up. These little links are there, but I can send it to you ahead of time. You can come on before. If you've ever been on a live stream, you can do it from your phone. Doesn't have to be anything. I send you the link. You click on the link. It'll run you through everything. Put in your name so it comes up with your name. Won't with that there. I come up with your name here, and then you come on. You come into a green screen when a green room in the back that only I can see you, and then when I click, it'll be a split screen and two of us, and you can tell us about your deal. For some reason, usually there's like I don't know what is there. What do we get usually for live streams? 20, 30 people. So for some reason, everybody's doing something today. But there you go. Jake put it up there. If you want to shoot me an email, I do them on Mondays and Fridays, and that way I can let everybody know ahead of time that you're gonna come on. Maybe we can get Les to come on too. I'm sure he would if he's not busy, and we can all rap. Um, but I love my life in Thailand for sure. My, my my tractor guy just fell into the river. Got to fish the tractor. All right, yeah, and maybe you get some extra people, um, but yeah, and we'll put it out there. You can put it on your community deal. I don't know if you have a community tab yet. Les has one. If we get Les on there too, then he can get some people to watch, and then maybe get to that 1,000 is the milestone. Once you get over that, then that was for me. I care about money or whatever. It doesn't matter. We have a bunch of fun here. It's a good family, bunch of good people in here. But I don't know. I wonder if I can. I don't know how to do it. I'm horrible, and people have me as a moderator. Yeah, and it's like a milestone that you set for. I did for me. Anything after that was fine. The only reason I like to meet people, especially the ones that are coming here already. And my biggest thing lately, I don't know if you know my story, but this was my wife of 30 years. She passed away in 2018, right before I came here, and the thought my life was over. This Mike Waves that I was talking about that I want to have back on, he was one of the people that we had gotten together. His wife had passed away. And that's my biggest thing. I was 62 and 67 now. When I met my wife now, she was only, I think she was 39 and I was 62. But the, life doesn't have to be over. But that's one of the biggest things that I want to try to get out to people because, it doesn't have to be over. Now, like I said, 6 years ago, I'm coming up on 6 years in a month or so, being here. If you'd have told me then, oh yeah, you're gonna find someone, you're gonna actually love them, you're gonna marry them, you're gonna build 2 houses and buy 2 cars and 10 scooters and motorcycles and be happy as hell. I just said, you're full of shit. Go away. So I'd like to get through it because you don't have to. If I'd have stayed home, I'd have probably been dead. I would have just laid on the couch and just, went. And then coming here and meeting her, it was a godsend. So I try to get people out there if they're listening and they've got an uncle that lost their wife at 35 years and they're 65 years old and they think everything's done. It doesn't have to be. And I don't think she would have wanted me to roll over either. You know, I she would have wanted me to be happy, not miserable. Yeah, I mean that's why we'll get on. We can rap about it if you want to. In fact, we can set it up. I'll send me an email. I'll send you a link, and we can go on. Not broadcasting. We can go on StreamYard, not going live, and I can tune you in on everything. I'll send you a thing, and we could do it. We could do it Monday, or we could do it next Friday, or we could do it whenever you want to do it. Then you can get and tell people. And I just, yeah, I know I'm done. My wife said no more stuff. Um, Maybe one more motorcycle, but I like my motorcycles. But I tell you what, I've got a bunch of stuff. My 125 CT that's on the back of the trailer now. I really dig that. I'm looking forward to getting out and doing camping videos and getting out and riding that around. But my favorite bike, I mean, I'd probably be shot in the States for saying that Forza's a freaking twist and go. I don't have to shift nothing. I'm old and I come from, rigid frame knuckleheads and panheads and suicide shifts and bunch of fun stuff. So I like it. It's relaxing. Hey Robert, how you doing? But it I don't know. People ask me, well, what's the negatives? What's it? if you're not ready for the heat, if you come from places like where Jake's at in Florida, you're damn near used to 90s and 80% humidity, you know? So if you're used to that, that's the biggest thing that I think I had to get over. When I came here, I'm a big guy. If I'm out and it's 80 degrees, I'm sweating. No, not now. I can go into the 90s and stuff, and if there's a small breeze, it took me a long time, 3, 4 years to get acclimated. But I would say the weather and the drivers. You got to get used to the Thai drivers and some of the Farangs that drive that are idiots. I'm not a drinker. If you know me and know the channel, I can still drink, thank God, because going for Mexican food and not being able to have one or two margaritas, I'd blow my brains out and end it right there. But I was lucky enough that I'm not, I don't, if I drink one, I'm going to go off the deep end. No, I'm lucky I can stop. Say, no, I'm done. I had to bring over the soda water or the Diet Coke or whatever. But I haven't been intoxicated in 15 years probably or more. Instant asshole, just out alcohol. Yeah, it isn't a pretty sight. I wasn't a good person. You have to go back and watch some old videos to get my whole trip. I pride myself on being a better person because of her and because of Nitnoy coming here. I wasn't a great person my whole life. To women, to people, to anything. I just look back on it and go, that wasn't right. But I did what I did, so that's it. Yes. Are you in the middle of nowhere, or is this Jamie from home without your husband? I watched your video this morning. Congratulations on that's one more to get out the door. You guys are this much closer to retiring without children. It'd be nice for them to come though. I dig. I'd like to have my children. I don't know, man. I don't know. But where'd you go? Oklahoma or something? Can't remember. You said it, and you got to be there because I think this video was older. I think it was a week ago. Um, but I think he said Oklahoma. But if you guys aren't subscribed, it would be a good one right there for you to subscribe to. And I don't know, most of the people, like how many subscribers have you got now, and how many did you have when we first met up? How long has it been? A year and a half, 2 years ago? I don't even know. It's been a while, right? I started watching Logan when he's in the service. In case I'm rambling to people that don't know, and he was in Korea for doing a 6 month, 8 month stint. I don't remember. And started watching him, and then he started watching me, and I think he's over 1,000 now. But uh, he's we a lot of there's a kind of a community, people, mainly from uh, um, probably Chuck and Paige and Joe and Gift, probably the majority. Chocolate Man, James, stuff like that, and then all the people have kind of spiraled that have met and now have YouTube channels and this and that, and it's kind of a cool community. There's not where I could say there's a bunch of assholes. They're pretty good people, and I try not to cuss, although I'm cussing a lot today because that in case people don't know, for down the road when my four grandchildren are drunk at 35 years old and let's watch Grandpa's old YouTube crap. They won't hear me say F this, F that. You are in Oklahoma. See, I was pretty cool. I listen occasionally. The armpit of America. Uh, but how long are you there for? You there for a long time? You didn't. I don't think you said that. I know you said you were going. I don't remember hearing how long. But anyway, so that's basically what I'd like the channel to do, meet more people. We had a meetup. I don't know how many people do we have in the meetup, 30, 35 people or something in John TM. Want to try to do that once or twice a year, just to get everybody that's on here that talks twice a week, all year long, that face to face, to meet each other face to face. So, sorry, army bases. Uh, there's Tim. Just to let you know, I'm a Class C now, and they started up that deal again. I raced yesterday, that drafting deal. Tim got me into this, and it was it. I have a lot of fun. I just got back into it. Basically, I did it every day, Tim, on that last drafting deal. Started from the pits, finished in the top 10, 7th, 6th, stuff like that. And my ratings way up there too. Well, way up there from where it was, 1,500 or something. I don't know. Better than it was. I think it was like 400 or 300. And I actually brought it up and got it to 400 on the safety rating, that they bumped me up to Class C. So I don't know. Do I get bumped up again if when they at the end of the season, when it's three? I think I'm 3.49 right now or something like that. Tim knows all about it, but it's fun. I don't know if you guys have ever been into the racing stuff. Very. I have Tim got me in full bore. I've got the what is it, virtual deal. I mean, you turn your heads and it's like you're sitting in a car, man, and you can feel. I mean, if you had just do the steering wheel stuff, if you get a decent setup, you can feel the stuff. But they got the ones that move and all sorts of crap. But it's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I've been. I'm gonna go again. They just started that drafting up again. I don't know if you went and tried to race it. Is their legacy legacy car or legacy something truck, maybe, I don't remember, and it's at Daytona, and you actually will burn your tires off, so you have to let up, and the people still, even there, and you're in the 15 range, so I'm in with better drivers and stuff. They, instead of when they're off the track and they're doing 200 miles an hour, and trying to turn back up to come back on the track, it's just a killer, man. But yeah, I'm gonna still do it. I might race one today. I know that next week is. I think it might be the cars, or I can't remember. But anyway, I'm having fun. I did good, man. I don't know how many races I won. I did it in like 5 days. Went from whatever it was to 2.3 or something, all the way up to 4 point something, and it screen lit up and helmet come up and all sorts of stuff. So it was pretty cool. But I do like that iRacing. It's pretty cool, and it doesn't. I mean, you have to buy the cars and buy the tracks, but once you get that done, it's just I don't know, what is it for the year, hundred and something dollars for to use their website, and they have all road courses, and you can do just about everything on there. But you have to buy the track. There, once you have that track and you have those cars, you have them forever. They don't go away or anything. But you have to. Right now, I've been mostly on the ovals, so I mostly just have the Craftsman trucks and the NASCAR stuff. So it's fun though. There were so many people at Taco House. Yeah, it was. But nobody. It was, yeah. It's just fun to meet everybody, right? And that's where I'll be. We're gonna on the 10th. Luis Cabo is coming in to Patea again, and we're gonna meet up at Taco House on the 10th. So I figured I'd go in on the 8th and relax. I'm just gonna. That's why I picked that RV. I don't know how to say it. Tommy, you know how to say it? DR. I don't know how to say it. It's a big, tall, huge complex. But when I get into a mode like that, and now with all the crap that's going on with with the dog dying and all that kind of crap. I just want to relax. Besides going, I mean, if somebody comes over, I'm game to go eat. But they have like 5 or 6 or 10 restaurants in that complex. Plus, right there, there's a bunch of other ones. So, and it came with breakfast. So if I want a veg, I got an ocean view room, and I can just kick it. Just relax. My wife's not going. I'm just going. I know I did go on a live stream that Fa was on, and told her I wanted to meet up. She wanted to meet up, and so I got to get a hold of James and see and him, and probably Alex and Miley maybe, see if they want to meet up for lunch or a dinner, 9th, 10th, or 11th when I'm there. I race 1 to 2 days a week. Yeah, you're into the road racing too, though. I should probably try it. Try to get good at it. I'm not. I don't know if I am or not. Hey, there you are. How do you Darvi? Somebody had said. I think it was Jason said the Sentra was better, but I liked what I liked what I saw as far as like I said, all the restaurants, because I'm going there to meet up with Cabo on the 10th at Taco House again, and anybody's welcome, of course. And I'll be there from the 8th to the 12th. The 8th I'll get there in the afternoon, so I'll be there actually the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. When I get up on the 12th, I'll be eating breakfast and heading back. But so anybody that wants to meet up or do something, let me know. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. How do you say that? Darvi. I don't know that place. That place there. But it looks really nice. You stayed there a bunch of times, right? Um, I've got something overlooking the ocean. I can sit there, drink my coffee. Relax, have a good time. I'll probably do a live stream because I'll miss the one on Monday because I'll be leaving Monday morning. So I'll probably do one on Tuesday and Thursday or something instead of Monday and Friday. So just to keep everybody. There it is. Logan got it. If you guys wouldn't, Ron, if you wouldn't mind, and anybody that's in here, please subscribe. I'm going to have Dave. His name is Dave Clark, also with an E. He's been here 6 months. A significant other. I don't know if it's a wife, but what we're trying to do is get him to come on either on a live stream and tell us about his venture so far. I think he's been here 6 months. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Say DV Beyonce. Okay, there you go. And get on, and he can enlighten some people on. I don't know. Like I said, I rambled again, which I have a tendency to do. But it doesn't take a lot of money. If you've got half a brain in your head, and you meet somebody, or people ask me too about that dating and all, dating services and all that. Yeah, just be smart. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's if somebody's met you on a dating site and you've been talking to her for a whole 15 minutes and she asks you for 1,000 baht, and say, well, I'll get back to you on that, and click and go on your merry way. There are nice women out there, great women out there. In the age bracket that the people that are around me are looking for between 40 and 60, most of them between 50 and 60, are great, great women. And the thing about that, I don't know about a lot of people. I love my kids that my wife has. They're older. They're 21 and 18 now. They were 16 and 14 or whatever when we first met. Great kids, awesome. But some people don't want babies. Well, it's almost ideal in that situation when they're 40, 45. The kids are gone. They had their children at 18, 19, 20 years old. So they're pretty much gone. So if you wanted to get someone to travel with or to make a relationship with, they're just great people, and it doesn't take $1 million freaking dollars. Like I said, if you've got a 2,000, 2,200, 2,500 Social Security, not even talking about pensions, that you have or whatever, just your Social Security. That's a lot of money to them. Okay. They're not looking for somebody that's got, 150 million bought in the bank. It's just a decent life, and people and trolls and stuff will come back and say, oh, they're just going to take you for everything you got. And all they want is money. All they want's a better life. Well, sure, they want a better life. They're not morons, why not? And if they can look at this and find compassion and love, hey man, I'm in, and I love giving to my Thai family, and it's my money, it's my decision on what I do. But just be smart. If you're here, there's a lot of women out there that are loving. You give them this much and you get 200 times over what you give. So, but true words. Thanks, Dave. It is, it is, and that's, like I said, that's what kind of try to curve the channel over to, that if it does get built up for people that are, it doesn't have to even be a lose your significant other. It could be a nasty divorce. Is the same thing as losing one that died, except you have to deal with them occasionally if you have kids. So, a nasty divorce, and you lost all this and that and that. You're trying to get your crap back together. Nothing better than at least come to Thailand and try. And like I said, I would give it at least 3 to 6 months. And the reason I say that 3 to 6 months is you'll get a better deal on your rent. You'll instead of going day by day. But it isn't. It's cheap to live here anyway. And check it out. See what you like about the temperature. The roads can be suicidal. My wife absolutely hates me on a bike. You're old, you're fat, your reflexes aren't the way they used to be. But I told her I've been on two wheels since I was 5 years old or earlier. Had bikes all my life, it's something that I have to do. If I couldn't do it, I might as well roll over and die. So till the day they can't load me on a bike and I can still ride it and unload me off a bike, I'll be riding a bike. Let's see, what did I miss? What did I miss? My lady's 49. Yeah, my wife's 50. No, my wife's 44. Wait, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, I think. 44 years old. Oh, where do you guys watch it on here? Because I think I can watch it, because I went on either, I have, what is it called? Paramount Plus. I have Apple TV. I think it was Apple TV that was showing I'd like to watch. I got a set of clubs. I still haven't got with Andrew. If Andrew's still watching, we still got to get together. But USA, okay. Um, but I don't know. I don't have. You've got the fan. I get. Is your system's working good now and everything? I got to. I gotta get. Maybe I'll get that. I don't know. I got this 65-inch TV sitting over here, and nice fold-out couch. I can lay down. I can, and I don't have to be around anybody. Rescued from the Thai lady. But it is, man. I mean, not saying anything bad about the women from America, because that's pretty much all I really know. If they weren't, I always liked Oriental, Southeast Asia look, whatever, women. But the ones that I grew up with, that I was running around with, their family been there for years and years and years, So they were American, But it's just totally different. Are there great women in the United States? Sure, there are. Do I think it would be really hard for a 65-year-old man to find a 40-year-old American woman that wanted to marry him? Probably not going to find it. would they be lining up here in Thailand to have a chance at a better life? Yeah, they sure would. One better looking than the next, and just good people. And it's sad because they feel, they're they feel like their life's over. We've already had our children; they're gone. No one wants us. We're 40 years old. It's like we're older than dirt, and their self-esteem it seems is down. Oh, I couldn't get it. This, that, and the next thing, and nothing could be further from the truth. They're just honest women, with gigantic hearts. And like I said, the way that and you'll know it, is if your woman's still asking you, "Have you eaten today? Can I make you lunch?" If she's living with you at home, "Did you take your medicine?" These questions. They're not saying them just because for the help. They're saying because they give a shit. You know, um, and you could take that whatever way you want to. Maybe they don't want you to die because they'll lose their money. I don't know. Mine's the opposite. I think she gets more me dead than I'm worth more dead than alive. If you know me, one of my retirements, I could take $500 a month less, and she could get almost double her salary. She'll get until when I die, until she dies. So I'm a happy camper because I don't have to worry about anything. Everything here in Thailand is taken care of. I can go to sleep every night if I don't wake up. Everything's still good. So, hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Andrews, your ears were burning. Yeah, I know he was here. Did you get your bag yet? Maybe we'll go hit some golf balls next week if you want. I went yesterday and I was going to have a hamburger. Went down and spent 700 baht on the sushi and steak, all you can eat. The Japanese restaurant down there was absolutely phenomenal. But I stopped breathing last night, so I was up sitting on the edge of the bed most of the night trying to pace my breathing. So I think a little too much sodium. So I smile about it, but I could croak, man. So I got to be careful. But I don't know. I'll have to take a picture of the sign next time I went over there. The food was off the frickin' hook. Um, but if you want to, if you got the clubs, or if you got clubs, we can just grab them, throw them in the truck, and we can just go and hit not at the one that we're gonna take the lessons from. Maybe we go over to the other one and hit a few. It's right, the one that's right by Bobby's. Um, let's see. Oh, that's a sad story. Shouldn't laugh. Um, okay, cool. Did you get the bag? Yeah, the buffet at this Oceana's, and you know what? I should just do this real quick. Let me see. How do I? It's been so long since I put up a short. Okay, I've got to go here. Let me get off my channel here. Deal. Let me go to shorts. Let me go to add one. Um, let me see. Wait a second. Let me do this. 60 seconds. Done. The food. I should have took pictures of the actual food. Steak. Everything you could possibly think of. You'll see if you look at this little video, this little short that I'm going to put up. It um, unbelievable. And it's just a bonus. If you like sushi, that's what really that's what mostly I ate. But if you like steak, they got steak and all sorts of other crap. So, okay. Let's see. All right. Next. I don't need to add sound. I remember. I don't think it was. I got 60 seconds, but just unbelievable. But I should have took a picture of the actual fund. It was 590 baht for the buffet. I don't know how much. I saved it. Well, it's in the house. I saved the actual receipt. There was like a 50 baht service charge for something, and then the free flowing Diet Coke was so much. So let's see. I'm gonna put. Let me see here. Sushi dinner in Surin, Thailand. Um, yeah. This. They never do spell Surin right. Short video. Location. Some children done. Upload. Okay. We'll see how long it takes to load. And if you guys have got your phones on you, well, we got it pulled out. The owner isn't very operator. Did you video it? I'm sure Craig does. Everybody does a better job at vlogging than me. I'm horrible, but let's see. I'll let you know when it's up. It's called Sushi Dinner in Surin, Thailand. But phenomenal. I mean, the thing that got me was that they give you a QR code and you click on it and it brings up the 590 baht menu. And on there, you have to, okay, this is how I found out real quick. Oh, I want they show you, one of those long plates with about 6 pieces of regular sushi, salmon sushi. And I'll go, I want one of those. And oh, tuna. Yeah, I want one of those and blah blah blah. And I went and picked out some other sashimi dishes. That the sashimi was fresh salmon, delicious salmon, this big, that wide, and I'm not kidding you, that thick. You could barely get one piece in your mouth, and all this other stuff. Well, when it came with one piece of salmon sushi and one piece of tuna. It was by the piece. You have to click on it. You have to verify it. You have to re-verify that that's what you ordered, and then you have to okay it, and then it goes to the kitchen. I guess it makes sense. They want you to make sure that you're getting what you ordered, and you're not ordering and say, "Oh, I didn't want that," and they made a $20 dish. And what got me is all these items on those 7 or 8 pages that you'll see if you watch that short. Um, that they had prices there, 55 baht each for this, 65, 45, 150 baht for this. And they had individual prices because I guess you could order off the menu if you just wanted, this roll and that roll and a salmon roll and a spicy salmon. And those came in 3 pieces, their rolls. But unbelievable, the deal. Let's see. Okay. Shorts. Is it up or no? Yeah, it's up. Somebody go and see if you can find it. I'll give it a like. Yeah, it's on there. That's it right there. Check it and see if you can see can see it on there. But anyway, unbelievable. All right, let me see. I'm going back because I was rambling. Thailand buy online. Can y'all what buy online from what's TEMU? I don't even know what that is. Dave, your Pattaya dates are arriving 8. Yes, I'll be there. I'll leave here. It takes about 6 hours, I think. I'll leave here probably 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll be there about 1 o'clock, something like that. Just in time to check in 2 o'clock on the 8th, and then I'll leave 6 a.m. on on Friday, the 12th morning. I see. I don't even know what that is. I still don't know what it is. Yeah, unbelievable. That's everything on there, Logan. Everything on there. You can order as much as you want, and they give you 2 hours to eat. I got there at 12:07, and I had up until 1407 that I had to be done eating. So everything that you see on those pages, you can order as much as you want of any of that. It's unbelievable. I was in total awe because I go over and get at the conveyor belt deal in the um, uh, Robinson, and I forget the name of that place. They have kind of a pretty good sushi deal for the price. It's $3.99, 400 I think, and this one it's 600. You know, if you forget about the cokes and that kind of stuff, but you know, a couple hundred extra baht. The only thing is, like I said, I had overdone it in 2 days in a row. Okay, so and I with the pizza, you know, I ate a bunch of pizza of the pizza that I made. So it was like a crappy. This was like the topping on. Let's kill Dave. You know, yeah, keep eating, Dave. Keep soy sauce has no salt in it whatsoever. Anyway, because I will go back again, but like I said, I'll cut back on the soy sauce and you know, that kind of stuff. But it was awesome. If you guys get a chance, look at the video. I'm looking at. I'm still turning pages down here in the menu. How long has it been on? 30 seconds, and I'm still turning pages. So it unbelievable. It's basically like Lasada, yes, like AliExpress. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. I haven't seen that. Ah, that's right. You told me you were getting this tomorrow. Teacher's coming. Yeah, God, I feel like such an idiot, but man, I just like am not excited about wanting to learn Thai, man. I'm 67 years old. But I'm embarrassed that I've been here 6 years and I could say three phrases. You know, that's ridiculous. Tinder. uh, a real teacher. But yeah, if you get a chance, you need to take a look at that. And if you're here in Surin, it's worth going to. Like I said, I would go there for lunch. You could go there for dinner too. But I think lunchtime, if you get there a little bit, I think they open at 11:30, and just don't eat the night before. Don't eat breakfast, and 2 hours, man, you can sit there and eat. And it wasn't like it was junk. The tuna had been frozen, definitely, no doubt. The salmon had not. Salmon was fresh, salmon belly. It seemed like just unbelievably delicious, and everything that I had there was good. They had this steak. I forget they called it a certain name. They had a bunch of other steaks too that I didn't try, and pork and a bunch. I was just stuffed. I'd had it. Legit question. Dave just drank a big glass of water during and after HCO helps remove sodium from the bloodstream. All right, that's good to know. Thanks, Logan. Because I really I shouldn't be pushing it, man. Because at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like borderline. Do I scare the shit out of my wife and say you need to take me to the hospital because I was borderline. I'm not going to screw around. When I get to a certain point, I know in my brain, right at that breaking point, it started to progressively get better, and and then about 4:30, 4 o'clock, something like that, I was okay. So I don't know, but I need to stop freaking messing around. Plus, probably losing 40 pounds, 50 pounds would be an ideal thing to do, not only for my health, but for my knees. And, you know, I got to hang out, man. My wife would lose it if I croaked. Me, I'll be dead. You know, do I want to hang around? Yeah, I do, man. Um, I enjoy my wife's company. Um, I feel bad for her about the dog. I had to bring that down. It kind of looks like Toby, but the artwork and the stuff when they send that to me, I will I will let you guys I'll let you guys see it. And then when we do get the pictures, like I said, I don't know where my wife's going to put them, but she'll find a place. I know it. Let's see. She's charging me 2,000 baht for the month, 3 days a week. Wow, that sounds cheap to me. Lose the weight and get the knees fixed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think so too. That's pretty reasonable. But yeah, that's what I need to do. So maybe on Saturday too. In fact, not maybe. I'm gonna have my wife. We're gonna be out and around, going over the last stuff that needs to be done at the in-laws' place to get it rented. Probably about a week's worth of work. 2 block walls, 2 doors, and paint. So I'm imagining about the end of the month it'll be ready to move in. Um, while we're out there, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go look for the plastic tanks that the Chinese company screwed me out of. Um, and I'm going to I call it the plastic place. It's a big warehouse. That they got the plastic boxes you put stuff in, the lids with the lockable lids, and they got everything you think of. I'm hoping they have something that I can use there. If they don't, I think I'll probably take Tommy's idea and maybe I'll just find a smaller one, order one. There's a bunch of different companies. Order one and put it in there, which will have an extra 80 or 70 liters or something, and then put the weight on the side. Then that way I won't be so worried about if I dump the water, the trailer's going to get squirrely as hell. So I'll go there and then I'll also have her stop because I had already paid for a month and stuff. Not that that's a big deal. I just want to talk to the guy and make sure that he knows I'm coming back. I'm going to probably go Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If the pain and the acid is really bad in the muscles, I'll go straight days. I'll go one after the other and get through the pain and then cut it back to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I think so. Jake's back. What did I say? It would fit and it works and keep going. Plus, for travel, she's flexible and get my hours. Cool. Dave, do you? Yeah, I do. Actually, I have both. Something you could easily. Yeah, and I have my sugar deal too. I've got my little tester kit too. I don't know if my sugar's been fluctuating. Every time I go to the doctor, he says everything's cool. So, but I should be checking it a couple of times a week, probably all three, blood pressure and all. But surprisingly, the last couple of times I've went in to the doctor, usually when I'm trying to go, I don't want to, somebody to freak out. Uh, when I walk from the car up into the hospital, even though I take the elevator upstairs, you're supposed to sit down for like 15 minutes before you take your blood pressure. And the last couple of times I've went in there and my blood pressure has been normal um, after doing that, where normally before it was higher. So I don't know why, but I'll dig out my cuff. It's a good idea. My CO2 deal for my finger, I've got that, and my insulin checking whatever, and maybe start checking at least maybe Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays before I go to the gym or something and see what my levels are. My levels on when I was testing it before, my sugar was below 100. When I had lost weight and I had to go to him and say, "Man, you need to take me off of some of this medication because I'm eating better and I'm lighter." And I checked it once and I was at 70. And he goes, "Well, 70's not great, but," he said, "some people are affected." I said, "I could feel it immediately. I felt like shit." So I said, "It affects me big time." So, so he took me off of one, which he has added back now since I went the other way. But so I'd like to swing the other way and take those, start getting rid of some of the medications. I should be one to talk, but we need. Yeah, no shit, right? Hey, Daniel, how you doing? Glad you could make it by. Appreciate it. Uh, I got the cup O2 plus my AccuCheck. Yeah, that's what I used to have, the AccuCheck, and the latest one the last one that my wife went and bought me. She bought me a whole nother machine and something else, and I can't remember what it was. Um, yeah, actually, I got to show you something because you'll freak out. All right, hold on. I've got to go. I got to go look for this and what I did with it. Oh, let's see. I see it, and I didn't even think about it. Um, I don't know where I threw it. It's got a piece that goes on here and goes over your mouth, and this one's almost empty. I think somebody's playing with it. I ordered 3 of these. Got 2 more behind me. I forgot completely about them. It probably would have been an awesome thing for me to check last night. I'm sure my oxygen level was way low, um, but it might have helped. Yeah, that's why I bought them. Of course, they aren't doing me any good sitting out here in my man cave. Uh, but I will do it. I wish I can't remember what I did because I had the cup had when it fell on the ground. I think I threw it at Bear. I can't remember, but it's a little. I don't know what the hell I did with it, but it's a little deal that goes on the top of this. Has actually got kind of a deal that so that you can put it up over your nose and breathe in. But yeah, portable oxygen tank. But yeah, so I've been thinking about doing the right shit. It's just that I haven't done it. When I worked on airplanes, we used to go to the cockpit on hot days and breathe there. Yeah, God, that would have been such a good thing to try. Just in case. Again, I know that okay, but then my mind's going, oh well, you got the oxygen. Go ahead, suck up the soy sauce and shit. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm trying to get better, man. It's uh it's a tough deal, because I used to look at my mother, okay, and I'm going, man, the older she gets, she just doesn't give a shit about nothing. She says what she wants to people. She wants to tell somebody to go get effed, she'd say it. You know, and older people that I've been around when I was younger, they all did the same thing. The older they got, the less crap they took as far as they didn't hold back anything. Well, your son's fat. Yeah, I guess that would probably wouldn't be a good thing to say to some people. But my mom did it. I used to tell her my aunt Dolly had 3 kids, and they're in my aunt Dolly's eyes with her blinders on. Right in front of her, one of her sons could stab somebody and kill them, and then drop the knife. And my own, did you do that? No, mom, I didn't. I didn't. Oh, thank God! I thought you stabbed that guy. So that's where my aunt was, and my mom and her have always been through the years. My uncle Joe's wife, her brother, they weren't on the best of terms. I said, Mom, you just when you're talking to her, just don't say anything about her kids. Isn't Bruce getting fat, Dolly? You wonder why, But God bless her, And I told her after that, you know what? Say whatever the hell you want to say. It's your life. Tell them all to go to hell. Let's see what. Mr. Mitch, 100% O2 was awesome when we were Asia. Might have been hungover. Just but yeah, I don't know. So like I said, it's a big difference to me. I don't feel like I'm going to die. So it's just stupid that I don't hang out, take better care of myself. I have a friend that I just found out is same age as me. He's probably won't live through the weekend, and um, didn't take care of himself. Drinkers, man, again, drinkers. Like I said, 95% of the people that have passed away that I know, 6, 8 of them were all alcoholics. So somebody that can say that alcoholism doesn't affect you or whatever, and bullshit. I watched them, and they went young. Some of them 48, 50 years old, 55, um, stuff like that. And some later on, 65, 66. But yeah, not good. Hey, T, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm off to town. All right, we got to get together. When are you going golfing again in Udon? Do you know? Is Jim back or no? If you haven't left already, you might have already blown off out of town. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So, but again, for my wife too, she doesn't want me. She wants me to hang out. I said, "How old do you want me to live?" 100. Do you want to change my diapers and stuff? Yeah, no problem. And the sad fact, not sad fact, but is she means it, But I just wouldn't put that burden on anybody. Uh, I'd rather not off myself, but if I'm a complete burden on somebody, I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be like that. Yeah, it is. And they're all my age, Logan. It's like, and now they're starting to die younger. Although all the alcoholics all did die real young. This guy was a funny. I don't know if you guys have heard me tell stories, right, on this channel. And I talked about I had one friend when I was young that he had chiseled features and looked like the Marlboro Man, good looking guy. If there was a gay guy within 200 miles of a party we were at, they were right in his face. Hello, hi, how you doing? And he hated it. And I also said, he wasn't a drinker. I had to mark his beers. Brian, is that your first beer? Well, no, I think I had. All right, I'm marking this one. I'll be back in a little while. So maybe I pushed him into alcoholism. But we'd have a party at my mom's house, and this is during the 70s, right? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, we went to bed at 3 a.m., maybe. 6 o'clock in the morning, he stayed at my mom's house too. We're all passed out. He's got the vacuum cleaner out, cleaning my mom's house. I'm screaming, telling him to get the hell out of the house. Shut up. We're trying to go. That's the guy that's didn't take care of himself. We kind of lost touch. A lot of my friends I stayed close with. Um, he wasn't one of the ones that I stayed. There was a period, 20 years or so. Most of my other friends I talked to at least now 2-3 times a month or something. But if you heard me tell that story, he's the one, and he was really religious too. That's why, like my mom, wanted to make sure her house stayed clean and everything too. So. Okay. Mm-hmm. What did I miss? What did Tommy say? It's a battle you can't win. What did Jake say? It was horrible, trust me. But yeah, and you know what it is too, Jake, is that I give props to my sister-in-law, this one's sister, had kicked out the hardest thing to me. The cigarettes deals to me was heroin. I would have rather have quit heroin or drugs. I was lucky in my life. Like I said, I haven't been intoxicated in 20, 15, 20 years, and I can go and have 2 drinks with you and then bring on the Diet Coke, and a lot of people cannot do that. It's got to be the toughest freaking thing in the world. It's like Mike's lived my ass off. I think he's been sober for 30 years or something. He's amazing. It's not, I have the highest respect for people that can control that alcohol but like I said, for me wise, I'm just not a good person when I'm drunk. I mean, and I don't know what I would be like now. To tell you the truth, I haven't tested the waters, but and I'm not going to. I don't need to. I know I'll still be the same asshole. But to see all these people have died younger than they needed to die, like I said, that my one of my good friends that did the air conditioning with, he was I think 55 or 56. It's already been 10 years since he passed. We were born I was born on the 22nd. He was born on Christmas Day. So we always celebrated together and did shit. He was one of the core 4 or 5 of us that hung together and talked to each other and stayed in contact our whole lives. But I look at it's a dying thing. And him too, Jake. I don't know if I ever talked about him, but I think I have. He went into the doctor bleeding out of every orifice in his body, right? And the doctor said, you need to stop drinking. If you stop drinking, your organs will come back to normal. You'll be normal. They'll fix themselves. They'll heal. They'll do all that. Second time he came in, he'd stopped drinking for 2 or 3 days or a week and a half. He'd come in again, same thing, bleeding from every orifice in his body. And the doctor said, maybe, George, maybe you think I'm kidding, bullshitting with you. We're having a drink together. What are you thinking? You're going to die. 3 months later, he went back in. They tried to start his heart 4 or 5 times. 50, I want to say 56. 56 years old, gone. Just horrible. Good guy, great guy, family devastated, but all these people, like I said, I don't know, maybe I grew up with the wrong group, but all 90% of my friends were alcoholics. Still are. A couple of them have kicked it, and like I said, kudos and hats off. It's got to be the toughest freaking thing to do ever. Hey, Dave, got 2 more subs. Hey, you're welcome. Anytime. Let's see. More tutorials. I quit smoking with no problem. Alcohol is my demon. Yeah, that's a bad one to have, man. That and hey, hey, John, how you doing? Hope you're well. But man, that's hard. I couldn't kick the cigarettes, and I wasn't really much to jump all over my friends and stuff because, I told him, I said, just stop weed, man. Just load yourself up on weed. You can't overdose on the shit. You can take as much as you want, do whatever you want, and it ain't gonna do nothing to you, except maybe make your life better. And because he would smoke like, and I don't advocate smoking to anybody, but ingesting it, yeah. I don't, but yeah. And he would just take 2 little puffs every night to sleep. That's how he would go to sleep. But he, I don't know. It just every one of them. Let's see. Last month I had a blood test, and the doc said everything looked really good except vitamin D because I work indoors too much. That's what I've been on I take 1 pill a week, and I've been doing that since probably the last 10 years, vitamin D, because I worked inside and same type thing. But I'll tell you one, friend. I'll tell you a funny story. Funny and not funny. But he's a little bit, I think he might be 2 years older than me. He's a drinker, okay? And he drinks both beer and hard liquor, right? And so he goes to the doctor, right? And I talked to him after he goes to the doctor. And he went to the doctor. I want to say he was like 50, maybe right around 50. And he goes to the doctor, and the doctor says, "Man, you need to stop drinking. Your liver's at 50%, capacity." My buddy looked at him and said, "Well, that should be about right. I'm 50 years old, about half done with my life. My kidneys are, my liver ought to be half done." And the guy said, "It don't work that way." Did he quit? No. I think he's a year or two older than me. I think he might be like 69 now. And, but he's always stayed in good shape and stuff too. But it's, that's like when I told my doctor, my heart doctor, I think I told you guys that before. I had 3 stents put in that he found by accident. I did a stress test, and he goes, "There's some shadows here. I want to get up and look at them." And in the middle of the surgery, he woke me up. So we're going to put these stents in. They're like 85% and 75, and we need to put them in. So okay. So after that, he goes, "Man, you need to stop smoking. You need to start eating better. You need to do this and that." And my response to him was, "Why is there a shortage of stents?" And he didn't like that. He didn't like that answer as much as the doctor that my buddy didn't like that either. Went back to the States for a month in October. Filipinos, give me a address. What am I missing? If who's where? Okay. My sister's been sober for 18 years, heroin, coke, booze. She went silent last week. Oh, that's right. Fill up the wagon, but she's all good. Yeah, and like I said, man, drugs and alcohol are like Jake said, that's the biggest demons walking, man. Biggest ones around. Next week, I'm going to take another run of quitting. I've done it a couple of times. I think the guys run that's getting me when I have problems. Hey, man, you got all the support I can give you, brother. If you need anything, you ask me. But it it's a tough one, man. It's tough. I did too. I quit 4 or 5 times cigarettes, but like I said, cigarettes was my heroin. That was the thing I had the most problems with. See, Dave says I barely drink and don't smoke cigarettes, but love to have a cigar. I had humidors and everything. I gave all that up, man. But man, I like food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, man loves sushi. I'll tell you what, man. If you come this way, we'll go over to that sushi bar. Did anybody look at the short? I know Logan did, but you got to check that thing out, man. And like I said, is it pricey? But when you really think about it, here, let me. I have to go to my calculator. With the soda and everything in the charger was 700 divided by 36.5. It's $19. Now where are you going to go? All you can eat sushi for 20. I think 10 years ago I went to a place with my cousin, the one that passed away from the Lou Gehrig's, or 15 years ago. And it was 25 for all the sushi you could eat in an hour back then. So $19, I don't think that's out of line to do once in a while. And I'm talking good food. I'm not talking stuff that you're getting walking down the street on the side of the road. Uh, Very high class place. The service was phenomenal. Let's see, Mr. Mitchiefield, yes, I know where he is. Just gotta get him and expose. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Hopefully, the county he is in, will go after him. So that I missed the. You had one. You did one in the middle of the morning, right? Early my time. Is that the one you did, John? Anything we can do on here, I'm sure we'll help you. I can go beating one. I'm game. I'm old. I'm old, but I still got a couple left in me. Yeah, 36. I mean, not something to do. Could I do it every week? Sure, I could, but my wife isn't going to go. She's not a big sushi. Give her any kind of shrimp or Thai food. Thai food, all you can eat. Oh, she'd be right there. And they do have some stuff in there. You have to check it out. Hey, Scott, hope you're well, brother. Get my haircut. Take care, everyone. All right, Mitch. I'll be in touch. Right? You gonna still try to come uh, meet up on soon. Anyway, I'll talk to you later about it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I missed. Oh, Thailand. Same, but don't drink or anything else, but smokes. Oh boy. Yeah, what stopped me was 3 months in intensive care, uh, pneumonia, and when I got out, my wife looked me in the eye and said, if you start smoking, you're probably going to die. And I said, I believe you. And it's really weird because it controlled my life, which sucked. I go to the movies, right? 15 minutes into the movies, I'm getting out of the theater to get outside to smoke a freaking cigarette. It's totally different. I Jones every once in a while, but not as bad as I thought I was gonna. But man, I mean, nothing better. When I was in the high Sierras in my house, and would take my little bass tracker out on the uh, on the lake, trolling for land. We had landlocked salmon, and we had a rainbow and all that, and no one else. Snow on the ground, big Stanley thermos of hot coffee, 2 or 3 big giant donuts, and 2 packs of cigarettes, and I could sit there. Uh, and it was awesome too because they had transplanted bald eagles into Bass Lake years ago, and they would come down, and I would take the trout and hit it twice in the head when I took it off the hook, and they would come out of the nest down, and I'd throw that thing, and sometimes they'd catch it or they'd come and grab it in the water. It was awesome. Had a good time. I kind of missed that. Hey, Lewis, we were just talking about you. 3 more weeks. Yeah, you bet. I'm gonna be there. 10th. I already booked my. I'm at the. Ron can help me out. Ron, where am I at? The Darby Hotel on the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and coming home on the 12th. So the 10th, I've got an appointment with you. We didn't set a time or anything on Taco House, so you let me know. Yep, did one 3 p.m. my time. I've been in contact with Peter, who fled the U.S. into another country, trying to get the dollars to go after him. Okay, where can you guys aren't subscribed? You need to subscribe to John's channel. When if I go to your next live stream, do you have a way that I could do it, or you got a PayPal? How are you doing it? Let me know. I'm game. It would be much better if I can I go. I want to help, uh, especially with my dog passing away. We got a lot of anxiety built up in me. I'd I could go for hurting somebody a little bit, and if I could get into the United States, hurt them real bad, and get back to Thailand, who's no one will know. I'm horrible, aren't I? Okay, got to run too. All right, thanks, Logan. I'm gonna go. It's almost been 2 hours. You guys are amazing. The sushi buffet is 1,297 baht for three. Yeah, that's the one inside the Robinsons. 4 9 no 399, 4 and 4. Yeah, 399. That's the one that we always go to because I can have this the sushi, the salmon that they have there is frozen, but it's not bad and doing it. But now that I know about this place, I'd rather go there once a month, and I got to watch my sodium and all that. The food was you're talking about a Ferrari versus the little Volkswagen down. Well, I like Volkswagen anyway. That's the difference in the quality. Yeah, meet up on the. All right, cool. Um, hey, Mike, how you doing? I watched your part of your video this morning. If you guys aren't subscribed, do yourself a favor. Everybody saying hi to Cabo. Uh, Scott saying hi to everybody. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe to. His name's Dave Clark, also with an E. Retired and don't give up. Subscribe if you would. Anybody that's not subscribed, he's just starting. I think you're under 100 subscribers. So let's try to get him moving. I'm gonna have him on. We're gonna try to work out something. He's been here 6 months, has a fiance, and let him talk about his deal and get some people in here. Yeah, there it is. That's it. Ron's trying to give me how to pronounce it. But anyway, I'll be there, Lewis. What did I miss? I've been sorry. uh, cool. Be fun. It was good. It was good. We didn't really have that much time to wrap. There were so many people there, so we'll have a good time. I'll grab the link. Be right back. If you want, of course, you can go. Eastern time. Oh, you're in Canada. I thought you were here. Be back in Thailand. Oh, early July. Okay, just selling off my. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got the my email. Send me an email and we'll try to work something out. It's real easy, man. You can do it on your phone. It's real simple, and we can do it beforehand, not live, and you can get the gist of it, and then we'll do one live. But yeah, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Can't go sushi on a buffet without sodium. I know. I'll bring my own low sodium stuff that I've got here. It helps 60% less. The one that I get, organic something or other. But I'll tell you what, man, the place was. You got to look at my short. I don't know. Has anybody watched it? You know, I can go on and see how many people have watched it. Let's see. Where am I at? There we go. Does it say how many people? No. It's so weird on these shorts. You never know. It only shows one view. Okay. Somebody's lying. Was Logan the only one that went and seen it? You guys check that out when you get a chance. Go and check it out. It's pretty cool. Food was outstanding. Outstanding. Crawl in bed next hour or so. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and it's been an hour and 51 minutes. I'll go 2 hours and you guys are still hanging in there. 15. You guys are awesome. Uh, and I don't. If I can figure something out, I'll fly down to. I almost stayed there, and then I said, this place it popped up. It's the first one that popped up on Agoda as a 5-star, and I was going to stay at that same place, and I go, this is the place that Ron was telling me is awesome. He went there every time he goes. I think he told me every time you go to Patea, you stay there. So I said, oh, let me look at it. Yeah, and it had all the, like I said, I'm going there to see Lewis and have a good time, and whoever else wants to do it. But mainly, I'm just going to kick it, and I like the idea of the 4 or 5 restaurants they have in there, so I don't have to leave and go far. Driving my truck in, parking it there, then I'm taking a Bolt over to Taco House and wherever else because I might try to meet up with James, Fa, Alex, and Miley, and whoever else wants to go. And then during the day, I'm just going to veg and look at the ocean. Maybe I'll go down, walk down to the waters, but just a lot. Yeah, no, 60% is less than that, and it tastes pretty good. And I've got some hot sauce some hot sesame oil that I have that I'll bring with me next time I go, and it's awesome, man. I can't say enough about it. Was it like I said? Money's relative, right? I mean, I say it all the time. $19 isn't an absorbent amount for an all-you-can-eat sushi bar, and it's above that. It got steak, everything else you could possibly think of. Like I said, if you look at the video, you'll see you could freeze it and enlarge it and see the stuff. But a lot of stuff, man, and especially if you like sushi, it's the only way to go. So I'll go there once a month. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Huh? No, I'm not going to let my breathing come back. Go to the gym for a little while. Maybe in a week or two, I'll go. Um, yeah, it checks all the boxes. Great parking garage. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I want to get my truck out of the sun and like I said, it's got and then it's right there on the drag, and there's got to be a lot of restaurants. My walking distance is a lot different than Chuck and Paige's. My walking distance a half a block. Theirs is 2.5 miles. So, but plenty of places for me to eat, and they've always got Grab or them to when I want to get my Jones and stuff is Subway and Burger King because I don't get that. But again, I got to watch it. Especially when I'm by myself. There isn't anybody that's going to come and drag my fat ass out of a hotel at 3 a.m. with me gasping for air and grabbing my chest. They're not going to listen to me. They won't even get there. You know. So I gotta be a lot smarter. I'm not. I'm being stupid about stuff. And the one thing was the last 3 days or so was just stupid eating wise. Way too much salt. Not good. Not good. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen James in a while. Fa came to the came to the housewarming. She came to the meetup. Miley and I didn't get to. I really think that Alex is a great guy, and I've met him 2 or 3 times now. But we're in a big group, and we don't have time to just bullshit between, one on one. And so I'd like to get, or 4 or 5 of us. We got 40 people there. It's hard to talk to anybody. So I'm looking forward to meeting with him. He's a good dude, man. I really think he's a stand-up, a kind of guy that is against, just beating up people and he's got I just think he's a man. He's a good person. So we'll see. It's easy to walk. Like, yeah, that's true too. 20, a 10 baht, 20 baht thing. Yeah, and I might go to the Wombat. Like I said, whoever wants to come over, I'll be there that week. You know how to get a hold of me. Let me know, and lunch, whatever. Actually, somebody that wanted that's there and wants a free breakfast. I paid for two. I got two breakfasts, and it's only going to be me in the morning. So if you want to come over and have coffee and a free breakfast, give me a ring. Why not? All right, let's see. So, and I still got to get your way too. So here's my plan. I got to get the trailer. Let me bring up the calendar here. Uh, uh, uh. Either either next weekend, the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd, to the burn capital of the world, over to Sisaket, um, or the 27th, 8th, and 9th, and 30th. That's a week after. Then that still leaves me the whole uh, 4th of July week, to relax and do whatever I'm going to do. So I've got 2 weeks. So if I can get, I'd like to do it on the 20th. So I got to get some kind of water deal. Hopefully, I'll find at the plastic place. I'll find something that is will work for that. We'll see. If not, I got to order or put weight in there, and maybe I'll just go online and buy a dumbbell set of old iron weights, although they're probably expensive, and just throw them in there. I might do that too, and not even fart around with anything for right now. Then I can order what I want if they don't have it at the plastic place. I'm just figuring, if I'm gonna have to carry weight, why not carry it in either in water, because I can use the water for showers and whatever else I want to do. So we'll see, but so that's my plan. So hopefully I get out there. I'm probably going to regret saying this. I might even take Bear with me. He's just been attached to me unbelievably. I mean, he's jealous. He grabs me by the arm if the little puppies want to come up, and he doesn't want anybody. Uh, Not my wife. If my wife comes up, he attacks her, jumps on her, and pushes her away, bites her, pulls her. It's something to see. I just got to get him trained. So we've got a big harness for him and stuff. So maybe I will. I'll have to keep him. I don't know, or maybe I'll have. I don't know. I might do it. I'd like to have him there, man. He's calm and stuff now. Once he's just so excited because he's still a puppy. So if I'm gone all day and I come back, he's gonna attack me. Okay, and it takes me, about 5 minutes to calm him down, and easy, 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 and then after that, he's fine. He wants to follow me out here. He'll lay on the floor for hours upon hours upon hours. When he wants to go out, he goes out. So I don't think I'll have a problem with him taking a dump or peeing in the trailer. I think he'll go, but I'm going to have to take him out. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Kitty was here earlier. I don't know if you saw her or not. Hope you're well. Um, yeah, she's great, man. Yeah, that's what I can't judge anybody, Jake. I'm the last one that can throw any stones at anything. I think she's a awesome lady. I like her. She's a good one. Um, Jake, I should. It would make good video, right? Yeah, he is big time. I don't know what the girls are going to be like. They're going to be my wife's, and my wife is with them all the time. Are you still? When are you coming back? Are you going to be back? I'm going to be in John TM on the 8th to the 12th. I'm going to meet up with Lewis at Taco House on the 10th, and then the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'll go back on the 12th. If anybody wants to meet up for lunch, whatever, breakfast, dinner, or whatever, I'm game. So if you guys are going to be around, you and Kitty, let me know. I don't know when you're coming back. I don't know, Ryan. I don't think Ryan. I think Ryan's coming back in July, but I don't think he's coming back till the end of the month. But if you watch this later or whatever, let me know if you're going to be there for sure. I'm sure Mitch will let me know too. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, did I? Let's see. Everybody's okay. I'm caught up. It's been 2 hours and 1 minute. I'll give Robbie a second to see. Oh, you won't be back until September. Wow. Okay. Well, it's not that far. Okay. Well, I'll probably. I'm thinking about coming back and doing something again in December, trying to corral for an actual meetup and putting something together in December. So I'll let you know, of course. All right. Yeah, I do too. So I guess what I will say is, let me go over here and pull this up and come down here to my outro and thank Richard of Richard Travels for doing my intro and my outro on my live streams. I really appreciate it, Richard. And I make sure that I try to make sure that I do that every time. And hope to meet up with you soon. Hope everything's going good in your life. Thank everybody that's watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free. Ask the questions you want within reason, and I'll be happy to try to answer them for you. But everybody have let me put this on here, a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are. And I will catch you on the next one.